I learned this, at least, by my experiment, that if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. Rather than love, than money, than fame, give me truth. How vain it is to sit down to write when you have not stood up to live. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. Dreams are the touchstones of our characters. I find it wholesome to be alone the greater part of the time. To be in company, even with the best, is soon wearisome and dissipating. I love to be alone. I never found the companion that was so companionable as solitude. You must live in the present, launch yourself on every wave, find your eternity in each moment. Fools stand on their island of opportunities and look toward another land. There is no other land. There is no other life but this. If you have built castles in the air, your work need not be lost. That is where they should be. Now put the foundations under them. Books are the treasured wealth of the world and the fit inheritance of generations and nations. Do not be too moral. You may cheat yourself out of much life, so aim above morality. Be not simply good, be good for something. All good things are wild and free. If a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it is because he hears a different drummer. Let him step to the music he hears, however measured or far away. I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately. Our life is frittered away by detail. Simplify. Simplify. We need the tonic of wildness at the same time that we are earnest to explore and learn all things. We require that all things be mysterious and unexplorable, that land and sea be indefinitely wild, unsurveyed and unfathomed by us because unfathomable. We can never have enough of nature. Read the best books first, or you may not have a chance to read them at all. Live in each season as it passes. Breathe the air, drink the drink, taste the fruit, and resign yourself to the influence of the earth. I would rather sit on a pumpkin and have it all to myself than be crowded on a velvet cushion. I learned this, at least, by my experiment, that if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. Disobedience is the true foundation of liberty. The obedient must be slaves. The greatest compliment that was ever paid me was when one asked me what I thought and attended to my answer. As if you could kill time without injuring eternity. Nothing makes the earth seem so spacious as to have friends at a distance. They make the latitudes and longitudes. I was not born to be forced. I will breathe after my own fashion. Let us see who is the strongest. Things do not change. We change. There is no remedy for love, but to love more. Our truest life is when we are in dreams awake. The cost of a thing is the amount of what I will call life which is required to be exchanged for it, immediately or in the long run. Not till we are lost, in other words, not till we have lost the world, do we begin to find ourselves and realize where we are and the infinite extent of our relations. Heaven is under our feet as well as over our heads. If we will be quiet and ready enough, we shall find compensation in every disappointment. Any fool can make a rule, and any fool will mind it. A man is rich in proportion to the number of things which he can afford to let alone. Every generation laughs at the old fashions, but follows religiously the new. All men want, not something to do with, but something to do, or rather something to be. The language of friendship is not words, but meanings. I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life, and see if I could not learn what it had to teach, and not, when I came to die, discover that I had not lived. As you simplify your life, the laws of the universe will be simpler. Solitude will not be solitude, poverty will not be poverty, nor weakness weakness. What is the use of a house if you haven't got a tolerable planet to put it on? An early morning walk is a blessing for the whole day. Could a greater miracle take place than for us to look through each other's eyes for an instant? This world is but canvas to our imaginations. Only that day dawns to which we are awake. There is more day to dawn. The sun is but a morning star. When I hear music, I fear no danger. I am invulnerable. I see no foe. I am related to the earliest times and to the latest. It is never too late to give up your prejudices. How many a man has dated a new era in his life from the reading of a book? The mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation. It is not worth the while to let our imperfections disturb us always. For my greatest skill has been to want but little. I say, beware of all enterprises that require new clothes, and not rather a new wearer of clothes. Pursue some path, however narrow and crooked, in which you can walk with love and reverence. Say what you have to say, not what you ought. Any truth is better than make-believe. If you would convince a man that he does wrong, do right. but do not care to convince him. Men will believe what they see. Let them see. I had 3 chairs in my house. 1 for solitude, 2 for friendship, 3 for society. The path of least resistance leads to crooked rivers and crooked men. Friends, they cherish one another's hopes. They are kind to one another's dreams. Amid a world of noisy, shallow actors, it is noble to stand aside and say, "I will simply be." A lake is a landscape's most beautiful and expressive feature. It is Earth's eye, looking into which the beholder measures the depth of his own nature. Men have become the tools of their tools. Public opinion is a weak tyrant compared with our own private opinion. What a man thinks of himself, that it is which determines, or rather indicates, his fate. On the death of a friend, we should consider that the fates through confidence have devolved on us the task of a double living, that we have henceforth to fulfill the promise of our friend's life also, in our own, to the world.